Good afternoon. It's Spent Psycho with your host Sal Maida on Lot Radio here in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. And today's show will emphasize some love for the bass player. My new book is called Bottoms Up, and it's a list about 150 of my favorite bass players from the 60s. So Steve Boone of the Lovin' Spoonful, which I just played an instrumental version of Voodoo in the Basement, is the first up. And he's just a wonderfully understated and authentic for every category that they played, the Lovin' Spoonful, whether it be pop, blues, jug band, girl group, country. He was the owner of a wonderful sound and a tasteful player, often undermixed in 60s records. But especially that instrumental, you could really hear him, really hear what he's doing, being tasteful and playing counterpoints and stuff like that. I also have an interview with him in the book Bottoms Up, attached to my third edition of my memoir, 4 strings phony proof, 345s, and now the edition of Bottoms Up. So here we go with the show.
Yeah. I walk along the city streets, you used to walk along with me. And every step I take recalls how much in love we used to be. Oh, how can I forget you when there is always something there to remind me? Always something there to remind me. I was born to love you, and I will never be free. You'll always be a part of me. Oh, 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 oh. When shadows fall, I pass a small cafe where we would dance at night. And I can't help recalling how it felt to kiss and hold you tight. Oh, how can I forget you when there is always something there to remind me? Always something there to remind me. I was born to love you, and I will never be free. You'll always be a part of me. Oh, 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 oh.
All right, you heard I'm Into Something Good by Earl Jean, the original version, later made into a big hit by Herman's Hermits. And then In and Out of Love, the Supremes with the King, the heavyweight champ, James Jamerson, also known as the Hook because he played with one finger on his right hand. He just used one finger on all those amazing Motown records. He was on every one of them, at least when they were in Detroit before they moved to Los Angeles. And you don't get better than that. And then we had Sandy Shaw, Always Something There to Remind Me, Knowing You, Sweden's ABBA, probably their best song. And from New Orleans, Betty Harris, There's a Break in the Road, written and produced by Alan Toussaint, with the fabulous Meters and the fabulous George Porter on bass. Another one of my favorites from the 60s. Can't get funkier than that. And now, staying in New Orleans, royalty in New Orleans.
Children, go, I send you. Where will you send me? I'm gonna send you to that land, the land of 1,000 dances. Got to know how to pony, like blowing and rolling. You gotta know how to twist, go like this. That's the data to the alligator. Twist, twister, like your sister. Then you get to like that. Do the what to say. Do the what to say. Then you do the fly with the hand job. Then you do the slap, the chicken and the pop. Then you do the fish, slow twist. Then you do the roll, continental zone roll. Then you do the tango, takes two to tango. Papa to run, Papa to run, Papa to run. Come on to run. I wanna show you this little place, Concentrac. The name of this place, I like it like that. The name of the band, the Twistolets. Come on to run. I wanna show you. I wanna show you. I wanna show you.
Driving along, you can see all the people who seem to have nothing to say to each other. Each day they grow farther and farther away from each other. Driving along, you can spot all the problems on What's wrong with the way I live, the way I use my time? People should live their lives, leaving me to mine, leaving me to mine. And they're losing. Will you try to justify the meaning of the note you sent this evening to my door? You're not deceiving me. I'd have thought that you had known much better. Sending round an unsigned letter, facing me would be much better now. Is it just that you can't face the future with me? Can't you tell me to my face? You just took the coward's way to say goodbye. How would you feel here in my place? If at last I think I'm glad to rid myself of you, I'm sad to think about the time I let you go. Then I turn and walk away, so please don't beg for me to stay, 'cause I know just what I will say to you. Is it just that you can't face the future with me? Can't you tell me to my face? You just took the coward's way to say goodbye. How would you be here in my place? Tell me to my face you're leaving now. Tell me to my face you're leaving now. Is it just that you can't face the future with me? Can't you tell me to my face? You just took the coward's way to say goodbye. How would you feel here in my place? Tell me to my face you're leaving now. Tell me to my face you're leaving now.
You are listening to Spin Cycle with your host Sal Maida on the Lot Radio. We started there with the great Chris Kenner, author of I Like It Like That, Something You Got, on and on. That was Land of a Thousand Dances, the original version, his song. And then we got into Harry Nilsson from Nilsson Schmilsson, Driving Along, and that featured the great Herbie Flowers on bass. You might know him from Walk on the Wild Side, Lou Reed, Jump Into the Fire, Harry Nilsson, Rock On, David Essex, played with David Bowie, he played with T-Rex, on and on. I like to call him the James Jamerson of England, an incredible bass player. Also played on Tumbleweed Connection. His style is distinctive and instantly recognizable. Herbie Flowers. And then we heard the Hollies from For Certain Because, the British album. What's Wrong with the Way I Live? And their two bass players are in my list, in my book. Bernie Calvert and especially Eric Haydock, the guy, one of the first English guys to play six-string bass, even before Jack Bruce, I believe. I could be wrong. Great bass players, both of them. And then on a 45, Keith of 98.6 fame doing the Hollies' Tell Me to My Face. And now some new music from John Cale.
on the corner with a raggedy old suitcase by my side, waiting for a crayon Greyhound bus to come along so I can hook a ride. Gonna go as far as $14 will take a fool like me. Gotta find a place where I can hide, you know I must forget Marie. Marie, I'm standing on the corner feeling raindrops race tears down my face. Crying losers' tears and knowing that I never should have run the race. Never should have let her build a house of love, it's falling in on me. Gotta find a place where I can hide, you know I must forget Marie. Marie, I'm standing on the corner with the raggedy old suitcase by my side. Greyhound bus to come along so I can book a ride.
The river is the only or from the jealous moon. Slip down easy, take silence for your gown, lace your fingers round my eye, wear it like a crown. Street lights and sidewalks have lost their tongues. Listeners in the hallways maybe have all gone home. It tastes like candy, sweet, strong, and brown. So good I want it. It takes me down. It takes me down. Strung out in the jungle, no place for you to be. Well, you've got a monkey, he's got no sympathy. Devoted all your hours to thinking on your chains, silken beds and touches could ease you of your pain. What do you really think it tastes like, candy? There's a lot of people. Why don't I think it's there's a lot of people. Well, I don't know if all the poets think it's okay. I can't tell. Why don't I
Crack of dawn, city's moving on, talking silly to everyone, till she's had her fun. She and me, we twist the sun and sea, still she's talking to everyone, city's had her fun. Though I've heard it before, still I need more and more, but I just can't get away. City kills me every day. And I've tried, but she looked right through me. Knife to my head when she touched so sweetly. Knife in my head when I think of Cindy. Knife in my head, it's a taste of Cindy.
You heard a new John Cale, How We See the Light, from a forthcoming album, Poptical Illusion. And then from Cowboy in Sweden, Lee Hazelwood, writer of These Boots Are Made for Walking, amongst others. Forget Mary. And then we had Kelly Stoltz. Been around about, 10, 15 years. Really good artist out of San Francisco. That song was called Sun Comes Through. And then David Blue with his pretty much Blonde on Blonde inspired record, which I love. A song called It Tastes Like Candy. And then Jesus and Mary Chain from their first album, Psycho Candy. A song called Taste of Cindy. And in that set, the bass player that I've written about in my book, Bottoms Up, Give the Bass Player Some. A guy plays on it called Harvey Brooks, who you know from Highway 61, Bitches Brew, The Electric Flag, on and on. Just one of America's premier bass players. And now we are going to keep the fuzz going. There was a healthy garage rock scene in Chicago in the 60s, and here's 4 examples.
Sitting here sinking on deeper down. My head is just spinning around and round. I can't seem to shake this feeling. Oh, my body is a rocket and reeling. Oh, it's such a funny feeling that I know this is the last time around for me. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sinking on deeper down. My eyes are blurred and I can't hear a sound. Fight! Help me fight it! 'Cause I know this is the last time around for me, oh yeah. Oh, it's taking me over and swallowing me up. I'm caught in a landslide, I can't bend a duck. I've run out of time and I've run out of blood. I know this is the last time around, oh yeah. Sinking on deeper down. My eyes are blurred and I can't hear a sound. Fight! Help me fight it! 'Cause I know this is the last time around for me, oh yeah. Well, it's taking me over and swallowing me up. I'm caught in a landslide, I can't bend the duck. I've run out of time and I've run out of blood. I know this is the last time around, oh yeah. Last time around. Well, I know this is the last time kind of game you wanna play, that's fine. Maybe you'll find someday I'll leave you behind. I won't leave you alone. 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 I'm gonna keep an eye on you. I won't leave you at home. Never sure what to do. 'Cause you don't know better. You don't know better. It's no use talking. 'Cause you won't hear. If that's the kind of game you wanna play, that's fine. Maybe you'll find someday I'll leave you behind. 'Cause you don't know better. And you don't know better. You don't know better. No, no, no. You don't know better. You don't know better. You don't know better.
This is Spin Cycle with your host Sal Maida on the Lot Radio. I started that set with Last Time Around by the Delvets. And then I had On a 45 on the Dunwich label. Project Blue by the Banshees. And then the legendary Shadows of Night, who took Gloria to at least the top 10 in America. And legendary Chicago band, I'm Gonna Make You Mine. And on a 45 again, You Don't Know Better, Saturday's Children. On a 45 on the Dunwich label. They're all on the Dunwich label, all from Chicago and all from the 60s. A lot of fuzz and feedback. So now we're going to go into Kink's Kingdom with the Tall Poppy Syndrome.
This time tomorrow, where will we be? On a spaceship somewhere, sailing across an empty sea. This time tomorrow, what will we know? Will we still be here? Watching an in-flight movie show. Well, I leave the sun behind me, and I watch the clouds as they sadly pass me by. what will we see this time tomorrow?
You're walking around in my memory. My love is growing stronger and stronger. Something star and appreciate time. Everything you want is what we like. What can I do about it? They say you won't last any longer. All the gates of love you won't walk through. The only gate you see a color through. I see you peering through frosted windows. Eyes don't smile. All they do is cry. Funny faces, alright. Funny faces, alright. Funny faces, Well, how can I live without her? Her doctors won't let me see her, but I can catch a glimpse in the doorway of the girl that I love and care for. See you peering through frosted windows. Eyes don't smile. All they do is cry. Funny faces, alright. Funny faces, alright. Funny faces, alright.
She's a must to avoid, a complete impossibility. She's a must to avoid, better take it from me. You think she's a prize at the start, but take my advice, play it smart. She's nothing but trouble, better cut out on the double before she gets into your heart. She's a must to avoid, a complete impossibility. She's a must to avoid, better take it from me. When you stare into her pretty blue eyes, there's no way to see through her disguise. So don't try to love her, cause you'll quickly discover you're trapped in the web of her lies. She's a must to avoid, a complete impossibility. She's a must to avoid, better take it from me. Her lips look inviting, it's true. Oh yes, but lots of other guys have felt like you do. She'll build up your hopes, and when you need her the most, that's when she'll say goodbye to you. She's a must to avoid, a complete impossibility. She's a must to avoid, better take it from me.
You are listening to Spin Cycle with your host Sal Maida on the Lot Radio. We heard the Tall Poppy Syndrome, fabulous rendition of This Time Tomorrow from the Lola album, Lola versus the Power Man by the Kinks. And the Tall Poppy Syndrome is Jonathan Lay from the Jigsaw Scene and Dave Davies Band, Paul Koff on vocals from the New Seeds, Alec Palau, I believe, fabulous reissue engineer, also in the New Seeds on bass, Vince Maloney from the first 3 or 4 Bee Gees albums on guitar, and the one and only Clem Burke from Blondie on drums. And then we heard from my favorite Kinks album, Something Else, Funny Face, Dave Davies' song. And Peter Quaife is definitely in my book as one of my favorite bass players of the 60s. Just a mod-tastic bassist with peers such as Bill Wyman and John Entwistle as fans and friends. That's a hell of a resume to have. And just loved the way he played. Peter Quaife. And then on a 45, a P.F. Sloan song, A Must to Avoid by Herman's Hermits with, believe it or not, John Paul Jones, future Led Zeppelin bassist on bass. Also one of the premier 60s bass players featured in Bottoms Up. Give the bass player some in my book. And John Paul Jones, known as a 70s guy, even though the first Zeppelin album came out in 69. But he has an incredible session and arranging career before Led Zeppelin in the 60s. Played on dozens, if not hundreds, of recordings. Was an arranger on some records. He arranged and played bass. Some of his famous arrangements are She's a Rainbow by the Rolling Stones. And some of his famous bass playing is on, from what I gather, most of the Hermits records with Jimmy Page, and also Sunshine Superman, and just too many to mention. Matthew and Son, playing that click pick sound on Matthew and Son. Just one of the all-time greats. So, where are we going? I don't know, but I think I want to hear this great song again.
She's a must to avoid, a complete impossibility. She's a must to avoid, better take it from me. You think she's a prize at the start, but take my advice, play it smart. Just play it. She's nothing but trouble, let her out on the double before she gets into your heart. She's a must to avoid, a complete impossibility. She's a must to avoid, better take it from me. When you stare into her pretty blue eyes, there's no way to see through her disguise. So don't try to love her, cause you'll quickly discover you're trapped in the web of her lies. She's a must to avoid, a complete impossibility. She's a must to avoid, better take it from me. Her lips look inviting, it's true. Oh yes, but lots of other guys have felt like you do. She'll build up your hopes, and when you need her the most, that's when she'll say goodbye to you. She's a must to avoid, a complete impossibility. She's a must to avoid, better take it from me.
All right. I play that again because On May 12th, Sunday, May 12th, I am doing a reading, and then we're doing a gig. Me, Mike Fornatel, Dennis Dyken, Dave Amels, and Dave Foster at the Bowery Electric, and featuring my favorite bassists, and that song we'll be playing. That's one of the songs we'll be playing at the gig, and then at the reading, I'll be reading from all points of my memoir, my 45s, favorite 45s, and I'll be reading a couple of interviews that I did with bass players in the bass player section. So that's May 12th. And now we're going to hear a little tribute to Mr. Mike Nesmith.
All men must have someone who'll never take advantage of the love bright as the sun. Someone to understand them, and you just may be the one. All men must have someone who'll never take for granted all the pleasures and the fun. Someone to stand beside them, and you just may be the one. Just may be the one. Someone to understand them, and you just may be the one.
Go down, swim through the darkness, strange things to find there. Thought pools making their reflections inside your mind there. Go down, swim through the darkness, black water flowing, red caps sparkle like diamonds, green eyes glowing, turning and spinning and losing and winning life's tapestry weaves nothing new. Finding the ending becomes the beginning, kaleidoscope of changes new. The answer is in you. A deep cave opens up forevermore. Now it's time for gazing, turning and spinning and losing and winning. Life's tapestry weaves nothing new. Finding the ending becomes the beginning, kaleidoscope of changes new. The answer is in you.
high-stepping pony, trotting and prancing. Oh, she's so full of life, sparkling with a tiny red rose. Now let there be music, oh, to please her. Let it be sun bright to light up a day now. Let the moon light at night, and I fill her with deep silent sleeping. If I were a small bird, would so tiny, I'd hide in her hair now, just to be near her, to hear her sweet voice and to feel her sweet body woo beside me. And if I were a high lord with riches, I'd clothe her in satin from India's far highlands. Yes, I'd shoe her in gold, then invite her to sit at my table. Now step out, young lady, woo, dancing to the sound of sweet music, so gaily come singing now. For your beauty so rare is as fresh as a sweet Sunday morning.
I've known for a long time the kind of girl you are, of a smile that covers teardrops, the way you head yields to your heart, of things you've kept inside that most girls couldn't bear. I've known you for a long time, but I've just begun to care. And I've known of all the heartaches, and I've known of all the pain. I've seen you when the sun shines, and I've seen you when it rains. I've seen you make a look of love from just an icy stare. I've known you for a long time, but I've just begun to care. Oh, I know I've been blind to not have loved you all this time, but the image of you wasn't clear. Well, I guess I've been standing too near. It's taken me a while now, but I finally found just what you are to me, and that's what really counts. 'Cause what you are to me, it's something we can share. I've known you for a long time, but I've just begun to care. sun shines, and I've seen you when it rains. I've seen you make a look of love from just an icy stare. I've known you for a long time, but I've just begun to care.
Listening to Spin Cycle with your host Sal Maida on the Lot Radio. We had a little tip of the hat there to Michael Nesmith. We led off with a song he wrote for the Headquarters album, one of the best albums of the 60s in my book. The Monkees' You Just May Be the One, with a fabulous bass line that we'll get to in a minute. Then we had a record and group he produced called the Penny Arcade. The song was called Swim. Their whole album is available through Sundays. Highly recommended. And then Fresh as a Sweet Sunday Morning from a record he produced by Burt Yanks called L.A. Turnaround. Just a beautiful song. And then a song he wrote in his solo life, covered by Ian Matthews, called Propinquity. And Ian Matthews is just an excellent artist, made a lot of great records, a lot of great covers, and it's still around. God bless him. And then we ended up with a song everybody knows, Pleasant Valley Sunday from Pisces Aquarius album, The Monkees, with another terrific bass line. And I say that because the bass player that played on the Monkees records, not all of them, but a lot of them, is their producer of Pisces Aquarius, Headquarters, a guy by the name of Chip Douglas, who also played for the Turtles as a session guy. Just very melodic, very rhythmically innovative, and always been one of my favorites. And he's in the book, Bottoms Up, Give the Bass Player Some, on Hozak. You can get it from Hozak. And that brings us to another new track from the forthcoming Lemon Twigs album. Not too long now, I think the beginning of May it'll be out, and another terrific song.
My baby works real hard and she comes home late each night. She knows that I really love her.
Making my mind up, packing my clothes today to run away with you. Coming to get you. We better hurry now, we've got so much to do. Just me and you. Just me and you. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. We'll be so happy is what we'll be. Even though some things we will have to do without your love, I die. We'll be together. We'll lead a life which no one else can talk about. Just me and you. Just me and you. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Just me and you. We'll run away from here. Leave our friends and all behind. Stay with me and we shall have peace of mind. Making my mind up, packing my clothes today to run away with you. With you I'll run away. Coming to get you. We better hurry now, we got so much to do. Just me and you. Just me and you. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Just me and you. We'll run away from here. Leave our friends and all behind. Stay with me and we shall have peace of mind. Making my mind up. Packing my clothes today to run away with you. With you I'll run away. Coming to get you. We better hurry now, we've got so much to do. Just me and you.
Should've listened to, didn't know I'd lose you all at once. All at once. Yes, I made an error. Wish you wouldn't leave me all at once. All at once. Wasn't very careful. Think I'm gonna lose my mind. Wish that I could change things. Wish I had a second time. Wasn't very careful. Think I'm gonna lose my mind. Wish that I could change things. Wish I had a second time. Thinking I promised I won't make the same mistakes again. Not again. I will listen to you. Anything to get you back again. Back again. I'll be all so careful if you only change your mind. I want to do the right thing if I get a second time. If I get a second time.
Once in a past life, a pirate I knew took my ship and he left me forgotten. I tried to find him to take my revenge, but I died as an old man in Scotland. And I finally returned for reprisal, and the pirate is born again also. And to my surprise, he came back as a beautiful woman. A beautiful woman. I couldn't hide. Once in a past life, a
A pirate I knew took my ship and he left me forgotten. I tried to find him to take my revenge, but I died as an old man in Scotland. And I finally returned for reprisal, and the pirate is born again also. And to my surprise, he came back as a beautiful woman, a beautiful woman. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
What a day, gotta say, I think it's gonna turn out bad. Call me a pessimist, I think it's gonna turn out bad. Smoke a while, think a while, I feel I'm getting very bored. I know what I can do, I'm gonna rob a liquor store.
I'm carving a gun from an old piece of wood. Dip it in black paint, it looks pretty good.
Drive my car for a mile, I'm turning onto Black Rock Street. Look at all the liquor stores, just one is all I really need. Park my car, go inside, and I proceed to pull my gun. Want your bread or you're dead? And now he's staring at my gun. He sees the gun is made of wood, and now I'm lying on the ground. Who does he think he is? It's not the only store in town. Bad day at Black Rock, baby. Bad day today, today. Across the street, liquor store. I go inside and pull my gun. Guy looks up, starts to laugh. He knows it's just a wooden gun. Bad day at Black Rock, baby. Bad day today, today. What a day, I have to say. I knew that it would turn out bad. Call me a pessimist. I knew that it would turn out bad. Bad day at Black Rock, baby. Bad day today,
All right, you are listening to Spin Cycle with your host Sal Maida on the Lot Radio. We started with one of 4 tracks they advanced from the new album by the Lemon Twigs, and that song was called How Can I Love Her More? And one's as good as the other, maybe even better. And then we followed it up with Until We Meet Again by the Chesapeake Jukebox Band. And the Turtles, an alternate of Making My Mind Up, song that leads off the Happy Together album, but that's with horns. This is a B-side of Outside Chance without the horns. Without the horns. And what a single, Outside Chance, written by Warren Zevon, and Making My Mind Up, undubbed, written by Dalton and Montgomery. Great stuff. And then speaking of Dalton and Montgomery, their single, All at Once, and then The Moon, Pirates from their second album, and Colors, a Dalton and Montgomery song, Bad Dad, Black Rock. Now, I tip my hat to Mike Stacks for his article in Ugly Things. Great article, inspired me to get out all these tracks and show the family tree. Dalton and Montgomery, Matthew Moore, Moon and Colors, related bands. And having to do with my bass player book, coming out of Gary Lewis and the Playboys into Colors, into Delaney and Bonnie and Eric Clapton and Mad Dogs and Englishmen, was one Carl Rado, a hell of a bass player. He's in my book, and just a tremendously back engine kind of guy, often played with the amazing Jim Gordon, whose story is unfortunate, and there's documentary and book out on him, which I would highly advise. Very interesting. Sad life, sad ending, but an absolutely amazing drummer. And Carl Radel, one of the great rhythm sections of all time. So that is that. And speaking of the Turtles, they did a song called Lady O by an amazing songwriter from the 70s called Judy Sill. And a buddy of mine, Pat Thomas, has done a documentary on her, which is about to be released. And I'm going to play another song from her first album called Crayon Angels. Judy Sill.
Crayon Angel songs are slightly out of tune, but I'm sure I'm not to blame. Nothing's happened, but I think it will soon, so I sit here waiting for God in a train to the astral plane. Magic rings I made have turned my finger green, and my mystic roses died. Guess reality is not as it seems, so I sit here hoping for truth and a ride to the other side. phony prophet stole the only light I knew, and the darkness softly screamed. Holy visions disappeared from my view, but the angels come back and laugh in my dreams. I wonder what it means. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I would have given you all of my heart, but there's someone who's torn it apart, and he's taken almost all that I've got. But if you wanna try to love again, baby, try to love again. But I know first cut is the deepest, baby. I know first cut is the deepest. 'Cause when it comes to being lucky, he's cut. When it comes to loving me, he's worse. But when it comes to being loved, he's first. That's how I know the first cut is the deepest, baby. I know first cut is the deepest. I still want you by my side, just to help me drop the tears that I've cried. And I'm sure gonna give you a try. And if you wanna try to love again, baby, try to love again. But I know, oh yeah, the first cut is the deepest, baby. I know first cut is the deepest. But when it comes to being lucky, he's cut. When it comes to lucky, he's worse. But when it comes to being lucky, he's cut. That's how I know first cut is the deepest, baby. I know first cut is the deepest. Oh yeah.
You have been listening to Spin Cycle with your host Sal Maida on the Lot Radio. I will see you next time.